All right, guys, so I want you guys to observe something. You can see there's a fractal, the fractal symbol here. You can see this red arrow. Okay, let me change the color of that so that I can be able to explain this very well, so it doesn't mix up with the candlesticks and get to confuse you guys. Okay, so I'll just use some color. What color should I use? I'll just use yellow, right? Let me use this guy. I hope that makes sense. Good. Okay, so now look at this. After this spike, guys, you can see there was a fractal indicator here, right? The fractal just showed up right at this moment, right? Now the same thing happened here, but look at this place. There's this spike, but there's no fractal right there, right? There's no fractal. The fractal indicator did not show up here. All right, so please pay close attention to these guys. Now look at this again. There was a fractal here, this yellow triangular shape here. This is what I'm talking about. I'm going to show you guys the setup shortly. Let me just explain how it works. So you can see that there was a fractal here, and then notice that there was also a fractal here and here after the crossing of this black and red line. I mean the black and the blue line. There was a fractal here, there was a spike, and then there was a fractal here and here. Now pay close attention. All right, whenever you see a fractal, right, whenever you see a fractal after a spike, it shows you that the market is probably going to just sell. Now understand that this thing is 100% probability, right? It must not happen all the time, must not happen in your favor all the time. But for you to be able to win, for you to be able to maximize your wins in this market, right, you need to have too many confirmations that cements your bias or your decision, that makes you confident that your decision is the best decision for you to make in the market, right? So once you see that the fractal symbol has come up, it shows you that the market has gotten to a certain high that might hold the market for a while. It shows you that the market has come up to a certain resistance level that might be strong enough to hold the price down, right? To pull the price down for a while. Okay, so anybody who sells here would definitely be in profit, right? But that's not good enough for me to enter. For me, yeah, that's not good enough. It is not good enough reason for me to want to take a sell. All right, so I'm going to show you guys every other confirmation that I need to see in the market before I place an entry. So make sure you watch this video to the end so that you can get value. Okay, if you are new here, subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification bell so that whatever I post here, you will get it firsthand. Trust me, guys, I'm all about bringing really simple and really effective strategies your way so that even as a day-old trader, you can be able to maximize your wins in this business, in this market, and be able to take good profit for yourself. So just make sure you watch the video to the end so that you can get value. First of all, let's go to the indicator setup so that you can see how to set it up yourself. Right, so we'll be needing the Ichimoku, the moving average, and the fractals, right? So you want to add your Ichimoku. You can see the setting, the parameters. You can just screenshot that, or of course take note of that so that you can set it up exactly as it is. All right, Tenkan Sen is 9, Kijun Sen is 26, Span B is 52. You should tick that. You should feel it. All right, make sure it's you click the feel button, right? And then for styling, the first one should be on leave it at 2 pixels, right? That's 2 pixels, and choose any color that will be visible on your screen. You can do the colors I'm using right now so that as I'm explaining, you'll be able to understand. Just use the exact same colors that I'm using right now. And then these other ones, you should just leave it with the same color of your background, right? If you're using the white background, make sure the color is white. If you're using a black background, a dark background, make sure you're using dark color so that it will not be showing on your screen. We don't want to see those ones on your screen. All right, I'm rushing. I really need to go back to what I was doing. I was trading. I was taking a trade on currency pairs in my computer. I just needed to make this video because I have to show you guys how this works, right? So that being said, that after setting that up, you should just click done and then go back to your indicator areas and input these parameters in moving average, period 7, shift 0, method simple, apply to close. There's no levels needed. Leave it at all time frames, and for the styling, leave it at pixel 2, that's second pixel. And please use black color. If you're using the white background, use black color. If you're using the white the dark background, you should use bright colors, right? I'd like for you to use the same colors I'm using so that you will follow my explanations very well. Right, click done when you're done with that, and you have your moving average right here. All right, so the next thing you want to be adding is the fractals now, right? So you simply leave it at default setting, but just use the color that I'm using. Okay, remember to use the color that I'm using. I'm using yellow color right now. All right, so you can just use that or any other color you want to use, but make sure you follow what I'm saying correctly. Okay, now you can see that if somebody had bought right here, it'd be in profit, right? That's a good reason to sell, but not enough reason for me. So I'm going to show you guys every other reason why I would want to sell, when I want to sell, right? So look at this, guys. Now see the way the market dropped after this happened, after the excuse me, after the fractal showed up here. There was a spike. Remember, there's a spike here. After this spike, that's when we saw, that's when this fractal symbol came up, showing that the price had come to a high that is strong enough to pull the market down, right? That is the resistance level that is strong enough to pull price down. But I would not just enter immediately, right? I would wait for the two other indicators that I have here to signal the same thing. By that, I want to see that the blue line here and the black line here, right? I want to see that they cross each other. That's the Chimoku and the moving average. I want to see that they cross each other. But that happened really sudden. It happened right here, right? So this would have been a sniper entry, right? This right here would have been a sniper entry, right? And probably I would be looking at closing out above this other fractal right here, above this other fractal right here, this other fractal right here, right? That's where I would look to close out if the market doesn't go well. But you can see how it dropped massively immediately. The fractal showed up, and then the moving average and the Chimoku cross each other at that level. Okay, you can see how many candlesticks that the market printed before this baby spike, before this little spike here. I call it baby spike. Before this little spike that can't even harm anybody, right? You can see that it spiked a little here, and then after that spike, notice that the fractal showed up again, and then market dropped again. So anybody who had entered here would have their SL above that fractal. You make some space so that in case it spikes back into that area, you will still have enough room to take out or to still maintain your position in the market. All right, but fortunately there was another fractal just after that spike, and then the market is selling again, still respecting this region, guys, still respecting this region. Okay, so this is practically how this works. You wait for a fractal to show up after each spike. If it shows, it means the price has come to a good resistance point, and then you wait for the Chimoku and the moving average to cross each other. Okay, and then when it crosses each other, you go for a sell, and then you be in profit. All right, this is another example. This is another example of price crossing the moving average and the Chimoku crossing itself immediately after the fractal had showed up right here, and then boom, you can see all the candlesticks that has been printing ever since that time. All right, now to be on the safer side, it happens all the time, guys. Look at that. If I keep back testing, we'll keep seeing it. We'll keep seeing it happening. This strategy is very powerful, guys. It's very powerful. It's very powerful. And then there was a crossing here. There was a crossing here. Sniper entries all the way, all the way. Sniper entry all the way, guys. Sniper entry all the way. Now, for you to be on the safer side, guys, if you can add price action to this strategy, then you are good to go. You'll make a lot of money from the market without a single scare if the spikes will come and take your money out, right? If you can add price action analysis, that means you can be able to tell the market direction on the higher time frame with your naked eyes, probably using the wave pattern, the price movements, the chart pattern, you know, using trend lines and all of that. If you can combine all of that to find a proper trend, and then if you can see that the market is in a downtrend, a proper downtrend, all right, a proper downtrend, then you should wait for the fractal to show up after a spike, especially a spike that is happening at the upper region of your chart, right? That means it has gone above, it has gone to a certain strong resistance, and then the fractal shows up, and then the moving average and the Chimoku crosses, and then you go for your sell. You'll be in profit, trust me. You'll be in profit. It might not work all the time, but it works most of the time, guys. It works most of the time. So just backtest it, make sure it works properly for you on your chart. And if you want to know more about price action trading, it is what we do, guys. It is what we do. It is what I teach my students. I don't really teach my students to depend on indicators. I teach them to really be able to look at the market and see what the market is doing before going to the indicators to confirm if what they have seen is true or not, right? So you want to be a part of that. My mentorship fee is very affordable. I'll also be leaving my WhatsApp number in the description of this box, in the description box of this video, so that you can reach out to me in case you just want to take part of our VIP signals. You want to be in the group. It's very affordable and it's very effective, guys. It's very rewarding. Okay, be a part of us and then make good profit for yourself. Make good profit for yourself. Make good profit for yourself. So I'm going to show you guys what my students have to say. All right, so this is one of my students. This is what they have to say about what they've learned so far. All right, you don't want to miss out the classes. It's very important. If you want to grow in this business, you need to have adequate knowledge of how the market works. So you should be a part. All right, if I go to our platform on Telegram, you'd see one student has said about what they've learned from the classes. All right, this is what another student has to say about what they've learned from the classes. So please be a part. This is actually our VIP group. We make money every day on here, so be a part, guys. Be a part. It's very important. If you want to be consistently making good profit from the market, you need to have adequate knowledge of how the market works, so you don't want to miss out, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video, but for now, enjoy this strategy. Make sure you practice it carefully, and if you have any challenges, I'll be waiting for you guys on WhatsApp. So just reach out to me. My WhatsApp number will be in the description of this video. I'll also leave the link to our free Telegram group, so you can be a part of it and see how you can maximize the information we share on there to make good profit for yourself, guys. Peace. See you guys in the next video.